Rick, how's pre-season going so far?
Yeah, Stephen, it's going good so far. We're currently in week 4 pre-season. Lads have got a few days off at the minute at the back end of the week. The lads that have been in for the last 3-4 weeks now, and the boys who started back a little bit late have been in today doing more training just to make sure that they get what they need out of these first 4 weeks of training. But the majority of the boys are doing low reps, higher weight at the minute, then increasing into max strength phase as we go on through the weeks. They've got up until week 6, and then we've got a down week before we go off to France and do a training camp out there and play CAS.
How do the gym sessions differ during the season?
Yeah, well, currently if you talk about the early stages of pre-season, we're doing a lot of general prep exercises, getting the boys back to moving, because a lot of boys might not have done much for the last 5 weeks. So it's important that they start getting moving again. Obviously boys are at different stages, so after testing on day 1, we'll do different variety of tests to see where their forces and their velocity is during the isometric mid-thigh pull. We're also looking at the counter movement jumps off the force plate, and we're also looking at a little bit of strength data, but we normally track that through the gym sessions. So everyone's slightly different at the minute, so more guys are on strength, some on a little bit of hypertrophy. But generally the way it looks is if we start off with general prep exercises, go into a little bit more specific exercises, going into more strength, going into more power, and going into more of our special competition exercises to get them ready to play games, feel fresh and feel fast for the majority of them.
Who would you say at the minute maybe, but who would you say is the strongest player pound for pound out of the forwards and backs?
Well, if we're looking at the data off the isometric mid-thigh pull test, which is a test that will give us that information, we're looking at, for the forwards, Dave Seymour. For the backs, it was a young lad called Aaron Reid, who just took over Josh Charnley. So those two are the pound for pound strongest on the isometric mid-thigh pull data. However, when it comes to raw strength in the gym lifting weights, got a new lad called Wilgrith John. He's like bench pressing 210, so he's extremely strong on that. And then you got some big squatters in there as well. Halani, Alika, Ross Harris is generally props who are your strongest guys. Maybe not pound for pound, but in terms of like lifting the most weight, the props are the guys that are shifting the most in and enjoy it the most as well.